Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to bring you with me to grade my child's work, as well as to show you how I have things organized and how I am organizing everything for us to have everything ready once we are ready to give the year evaluation. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emma. In here I like to talk anything that has to do with homeschool, sprinkle a little bit of motherhood and lifestyle. Today I want to bring you with me to grade my kids' work as well. I would like to show you how I have things organized, and I just every time he finishes with something, he has a folder. He accommodates everything that he's done with for that day. And what I do is I just come home and grade his work, and then immediately I pass it on a basket that we have. I have showed that in previous videos, and after I have everything in there, then I pass them to this binder that I have on my side. I have them, all of them, organized in here, in that way it's ready for when we are about to reach for our year evaluation. I don't have to be searching for papers. I noticed myself the past year looking for papers for projects that we were completed already, and I just needed to have a system to help me out when we are about to reach our year evaluation, so I don't have to start searching for all the materials that we have completed and that we have done for the year. Okay, if you hear a noise, those are my neighbors. I can't do anything about that, so forgive me for that. Okay, if you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to click that notification bell so you don't miss every time I upload a video. As well, I would like to invite you to my Instagram. In there is where I share everything that happens in here in our homeschool. If you don't see anything on my regular post, it's because I tend to post everything on my stories. You can look there if you're looking for ideas. That's a good place to get them. But in here, I want just to have you with me grading my kids' work. I have the computer in here just in case I have to search for something. Sometimes I like to create covers and stuff for what I have in here in my binder, just to have some type of organization, or if he's about to do something, or we have completed some work and I need like a cover, or he needs something where he has to glue the materials because it's a project that is just cutting, or just the papers are loose. I like to have it on the cardboard. I have my cardboards here. I have as well my laminator sheets and protector sheets in case I need them. But so far I am just going to start grading. We used Abeka in the past, and we still are using some of the Abeka that we have left. Sometimes if I am very busy, I just have him do the speed drill while I can go and help him with his Simply Good and Beautiful or teaching textbooks. If he needs help from me, I just have him do the speed drills, and it's easy. We still are completing the tests from Abeka, and I just want to grade those as well. I will be looking at his cursive. I've been still working with the remaining of the rhythm for handwriting. That's from Logic of English, and we still are doing that. I know that I said we were working with the end in a few months ago, but we slowed down because I purchased, and actually I had these for quite a while, these ones from Dollar Tree. They are printing their manuscript, and I want him to work on that because I noticed he was forgetting a little bit the manuscript because we've been so concentrated with the cursive. So I've been having him doing cursive and manuscript at the same time, so that slows the pace for the rhythm for him writing Logic of English with this book. And since that book was quite thick, it's just slow the pace a little bit down. But he is finishing the book, and I just want to start just accommodating in here. I show you as well in previous videos that we were going to do another type of programs for Cursive. I show you, and they were in time. I still have those books. We haven't started with them yet, and I am hoping that since we are finishing these ones, I just we will be able to start with paint time, which is what I want. He's been working with these two, with the Dollar Tree pages as well with the Cursive, and he is about to finish both of them. He actually has one more for the, I think it's one more or two more for the manuscript, and then he has, I think, maybe a few of the Cursive, and he will be done. So let me just take you to do that. I have in here his science for the space unit that we just finished. I have some of the papers that he is done with the space unit, as well as the one that he's been doing with the safety unit. If you notice, these are papers that are loose, projects that we did where he has to complete this, and this part was for writing from IEW, but we use it as well for science. So what I am going to do, I will actually put it for the writing part, because I have something else that I have for the science that has to do with fire as well, firefighters and fire safety, and it will be working very well for us. But I want to have this one here, so I will just have that one there ready for me to to use. But in here I have the rest of the safety unit. I have what we have done for printing, some of the ones that he hasn't done yet, and let me just show you guys a little bit of this one. So yes, just 3 papers that he needs to complete, and he will be done with the printing. So I purchased these at the Dollar Tree a while ago, and we just started using it not too long ago. They just come black and white, but I decided to color it just to give him a little bit more of a visual while he's doing it, so it's not so much of a monotony. So some of them are just colored. I decided to color them, and since I like to color, I just paint the pictures for him. He's not that much into coloring, but I thought it was going to be a good idea. He does like the color when he's going to work with something, so that's the reason why I did that. And these are some of the ones that he has done already. So in here I have his printing Cursive, as well as I have arithmetic, I have all about homophones and history, all of that together in here just to grade. I don't obviously grade the Cursive, but I like to look through the papers, even though I did already. I like to look through the papers. He likes to draw in here. He don't like to color, but he does like and enjoy to draw. And I just like to see if he create the letters correct, and then I start putting everything together. Okay, so that is what you're about to see now. You're going to see me working with his papers and what he has done. I hope you enjoy. because he has some of the drawings from history, and some of them I really will not like to damage. He spends so much time coloring, and I just want to maybe some of them use them just to enhance what he has here that he has done for history. So I will be putting some of them in protector sheets and then have them in here. So I will just have those in here for a second while I work with the abeca, and I will just correct the ones that he has done. Holes so I can just have them in the binder, and I will just continue. So I just have these ready. If you notice, he doesn't have anything in here. What he has is already done. This was from the past year. He has, I think it's like 2 or 3 more pages of the arithmetic test for us to be done. And I correct all the speed drills and tests already, so I will just look for math, which is in here. And I will just show you this binder more closely so you guys can see how I have everything organized. I don't have the tabs identified yet, even though I can. I just decide not to do that. I know already how everything is organized because I have everything in this binder in the same order in which we take the subjects. So I know already. I don't want to write anything just because if I want to change it, then I don't have to be changing the tabs. If you notice, it's a very flimsy divider, and I just purchased that just to have everything accommodated in here with the binder. So here right now I am just looking to put this in here. And even though you see this one's not corrected yet with the grade, I did check them already. I just have to put the grade, but I went through them with him. I always like to do that, and I think it's just 2. I am not wrong. You notice in here I grade them already, I correct them already. I just haven't put the actual grade, but it's already done. I went with him through the material just so he knew what he did wrong. Sometimes I do like to let him know, look, you did this wrong, we might have to work a little bit on that, or sometimes I just don't show him and I just have that as a reference for myself. Let me just have this in here. I think I'll put this in this order. There we go. And I just have them here. So I am done with math. If you notice again here, these are some of the pages that are not corrected as well, because these are his regular work. It's not actually test. Okay. Now I will go straight with history, and I have the protector sheets in here, and I would like just to have some of these papers in protector sheets. So I will start having these, and I will look at the actual order, because here we have chapter 3, this is chapter 4, chapter 2, chapter 7, we have 5 here, this is chapter 4, and sometimes depends on the lesson, on the chapter, it comes with 2 things to do, maybe a map or 2 coloring pages, and this is from A Story of the World, so we just use and do. If he wants to color both of them, usually when it comes to A Story of the World, he does like to do the projects and activities. I have a few of them that he is not in the light to do. If it is something that he feels like is not good for him to do. An example, we read chapter, I don't remember exactly the chapter, but it talks about Clovis, and we read the story obviously, and he didn't like what he did, so he decided not to color him. He said, I don't wish to color him, and I told him that was okay, I understood it, and we talk about it, and I explained everything, and he just didn't like to color it, and I thought that was fine, and I actually liked it that he was so convicted by what he knows already, and he didn't want to color it. As well, this one, if you notice, he was not on the like of this image. He started to color it, and then he decided to stop. He said something he didn't like, and which, if you want me to be honest, I understood why. He didn't like to color it, and I just let him not color it. So here I have all the maps. I'm just going to have them in there that he has colored. Obviously, some of these are not going to go on the protector sheets, but some of them will. And depends on the one. So an example here, I have, this is chapter 2, page 7. But when it comes to chapter 8, it will probably be on a protector sheet, because I am trying to have them all in that certain order, back and forth, so there's nothing blank. I know some moms don't like these to have one on the back and one on the front, but I actually kind of like it like that. So that is my plan right now. In here, if you notice, there's 2 pages for chapter 4, and I would like to put these ones in here. I will obviously not do these with every coloring page that he will be doing, but I will just pick and choose. For right now, I will just put these ones in protector sheets until I make up my mind, and I will ask him which one he wants me to just enhance more in the binder. Chapter 5, I am missing chapter 6 in here, and it's could be because I have them, some of them already hanging there. I have chapter 7, chapter 8. And even though I didn't want to put this one in here, let me see. I think I might leave this one like this. With the story of the world, I don't have to look so much into what he has done unless it is the test, which I have one already in here that even though I didn't actually grade it, I just went through the test with him. Sometimes I do correct them, but it's not like I am actually putting a grade on it. I just want him to know, and I just want to know if he's grasping on the information that he's getting. And the rest of them are actually in the book because I detached one of the pages and then I decided to leave the rest there until he finished with the test book, and then detach them, the ones that we're going to use for the binder, and I think it will be better. He loved the Viking chapter of the history of the story of the world. I think I am going to maybe put one of these. See? Maybe I can just have these pulled in here so I can get a protector sheet, because I am pretty sure he's not going to want me to put that, make holes in it, since he was so excited about it. So here I have chapter 1, and we have, this is part of chapter 1. In here I have chapter 2, and we have the map for chapter 2 already here in the binder that we worked with it already. We continue with chapter 3. I have it already here, and I have here chapter 4. And it's getting full because obviously I am adding all the materials in here, but once we are about to do once we are about to do the evaluation, obviously I will not leave all of them here. I just want to have them already organized. This is the test. I have them in there, and I have them on the back of everything we are doing, but at some point I will just have them all organized as well. 7, 8, 10, 13, 13. Okay. Actually is right. Then obviously I will have to remove pages because if you notice it's getting full already. Now we are looking for the maps, and I will leave this here because I am pretty sure he's not going to want me to do a hole on that one. Here we have the maps for the Vikings, so I will put these two on a protector sheet together. Here I have chapter 9, 11, 12, and these are just pages that we need to go through. They were from projects, so we'll have that there. Here I have the rest of them. Here going for chapter 9. I can either put them together with the drawings, or I can just have them separate from the drawings and just create a hole on them, which I might do that. Then chapter 11 here, so I will just create a hole on this one. We have 12. And we have 9 in here, which will go here. So let's just accommodate those ones. And if you notice, I am holding because I expressed already that it's getting full. 10, 11, and 12. 12 here. And that just gets everything that we have done. Obviously for reading is we just use the book, and we have to accommodate in here what will be the spelling, the sheets that we use for spelling when I am dictating to him. That will go as well in here. As well, it will go the rest of the history and all the materials that we have loose. At the end, I probably detach from the books some of the pages that I am going to use for the evaluation, or I might leave them in the book. Usually I detach them because obviously they just need a certain amount just to see progress, so you don't need to actually show the entire book. You can do that and just use completely the book if you don't want any pages loose and having all those scattered in your home. But I like just to detach some of them and just have them on a binder ready. I like to write the year, but this is what I use. This type of binder is what I use. I might use the same binder at the end, or I might use another type of binder. Sometimes I just use this binder, and sometimes I just purchase another one and I just have everything ready, organized in here, and I just take pages from here and put them on the other binder. And sometimes I just use this same binder and I just remove the pages that I am not going to use, have it on a folder. These type of folders that sometimes you can get on Amazon or you can purchase at Dollar Tree. They're a good material, and it has a little button for you to open, and it just keeps everything organized. I think I have shown those folders before. Those envelopes is like a plastic envelope. I have shown them before when I am going to organize the all about reading, so you can have an idea. You can check on that video. But I just use that and just have the rest of the paper here that they need for the evaluation if I am not doing it on computer. Okay, usually I tend to do both. I do the one that I am going to send to the evaluator because she just looks through the computer, and sometimes I just have a binder like this. I just create the binder and show her pictures, send her pictures in the same order in which it is in the binder. I just show her the binder or create a video and send the video and show her the binder. But like to have it organized and start having everything organized, so at the end when it comes to evaluation I don't have to start looking for papers and organizing papers. That just takes so much time, correct? Especially if you're a busy mom, if you work outside, it's just so difficult. So I prefer to have everything in order. I will switch the camera now and I will be showing you guys how the binder is looking. Okay? Okay guys, so this is the binder. Sometimes what I do is I just, if it doesn't have a cover like this one, because it's a very inexpensive binder, I purchased this at Walmart, I just purchased a sticker paper and I just create my own design and stick it here and use the binder. But if you notice, I have what I use to schedule at the beginning before I purchase the planner. Then in here I have, if you notice, these simple dividers. I purchased them at Walmart as well, very inexpensive. I have what we have worked so far with all about homophones in here. We have as well the manuscript from dollar store, from the Dollar Tree. We have our cursive, the remaining cursive for the logic of English, rhythm of handwriting. In here I have the math already. I have the test and the math that he works with his workbook. He's already done with that. He has, I think, a few pages of the test and that's done. Next one will be critical thinking. What we did for critical thinking is in here as well, already corrected. Next one we have in here is history. Everything that we have done for history is in here. Maps, obviously not the projects. I'm not able to put them in here until I have everything ready, but at least everything that he has worked with is already organized in here, so it's easy for me at the end when I am about to do, obviously, the year evaluation. They can find everything easy. I am still have to put, obviously, the science that I just showed you earlier, which I have in here. There are just a few pages here. Let me just show you guys that. But just a few pages of this. This will go all the way at the end. That's where I am going to put science after history, but you have the history in here. All the maps. In here will go as well the projects once I have everything done. If you notice in here I have science already, some of the science. And I'm using protector sheets because he didn't want me to damage what he has done with the projects and all the work, the color pages and everything. Okay, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. I think it's taking quite long. I would like to leave it here, but I hope this gives you an idea on how to keep things organized while you're working through the year. I think it's good that you have things, you have an idea already of what you're going to be doing at the end, how you're going to have things ready and prepared. Have a plan is what I am trying to say. I will just start accommodating these ones for science. I will put them in protector sheets and I will leave it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I will see you then. Bye bye.